Chanel is a flea bag. Chanel is gonna hop on the bandwagon that's going to the top. That's Chanel. Yeah.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
What's going on, y'all? Let me see. Let me get the Bosstec. Hey everybody, good evening. What's going on? Oh, we about to get into some messy shit today. Listen, I'm still in Florida. And I'm at my grandparents' house. I'm actually in the room I grew up in. So I'm gonna try to curse not as much so I don't get kicked out of the holy folks' house. But we gotta get into the things of the things today. Okay, let's see. Bitch, every time I see you, I just start smiling.
What's poppin'?
What's the tea? I can't see your face. Can you raise it a little bit?
Okay, let's get the phone together here, guys. I want you guys to be able to hear me, see me, all that.
Yes, that's better. Okay, now talk for me. Let me make sure I can hear you clearly.
All right, what's up, guys?
I can hear you a little bit. I'm trying to make sure it's not me.
Okay, hold on.
Can you guys hear me clearly? Can you guys hear Bosstec clearly? Can you guys hear me clearly? It says no sound. Can you guys hear me?
Okay. 1 second. How about
But
now?
I can hear you. I can hear you, but it goes in and out.
It might be my service, y'all. I'm out here in LA. It's kind of the service.
It's kind of wonky. Hold on, let me try something. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, they said it's you. They said it's you that can't hear.
Okay, so what should I do?
Okay, now you coming clear right now.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That's better.
All right. So I can't prop my phone up right now like I want to, but hopefully you guys can hear me and see me clearly.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Bosstec, hold on. Let me do one thing right fast since I got I took my headphones out. Let me turn this thing off so it don't be loud.
Okay. Hi guys.
So listen, for the people who don't know me, my name is Oliver Twixt. I am the nerd boy cutie, always reporting for duty to do the Lord's work. Once again, you may have seen me on Chasing Atlanta, the #1 LGBTQ source of unscripted entertainment on YouTube. You may have seen me on the T.S. Madison Experience on WeTV. You may have seen me doing my own thing on YouTube. But I was on vacation this week down in Miami for Miami Fashion Week. And I've established a little Instagram DM rapport with this beautiful woman right here, Miss Bosstec. And I was DM her. I was like, sis, I'm watching this finale and I'm not really happy. I went to sleep, woke back up, and my sis was like, you want to go live? And I was like, yes.
Yeah, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Why you not happy?
Bosstec, don't get me beat up, okay?
gonna beat you up.
Oh no, girl, I'm good. I'm good in all areas I'm in. Trust.
Yeah, 100. And we're gonna talk about everything, everybody's feelings, everybody's questions. I just want to be able to answer them best as possible.
Dope, 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 dope. So we posted a flyer earlier. Bosstec posted it on her Instagram. I posted it on my Instagram, my channels, and I did pull all the fan questions as well as some of my own. So we're gonna get into the things, other things. Bosstec, and I'm gonna turn it over to you. I fell in love with you watching the show. I had honestly just gone through a breakup, and my best friend was like, "Bitch, come over to the house." I was like, "Okay, cool." And she was watching the show, and I was like, "Girl, I don't want to watch this trash. What is this trash?" But I was like, "I don't got nothing else to do. Let me watch it." Girl, when I started watching that, I said, "This is so bad for our community." But it's
Oh,
so entertaining. It is so entertaining.
I'm gonna tell you something. Yo, I lived it. And I'm gonna just tell y'all, the show was so raw, it was so 100. Everybody came with their real personalities. Oh, I'm sorry, I just went dark for a minute. I was like, what happened?
No, you bad.
Like, everybody came with their real personalities. Everybody was 100. And I feel like the show was a success because of that. Because of it, they real and true to themselves. Even if
Yes.
it wasn't in the beginning, it leaked out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's personality, who they were, everything was meant to come out, came out. So,
Yes.
say, I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything that I did, said on the show. And as far as the girls, there's no bad blood. There's a couple I don't care for. I'm not gonna lie, but ain't no bad blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish everybody the best.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say that first before we get started.
Yes, ma'am. Bosstec, I just freaking love you. When I saw you on the show, I was telling my friend, "Who is that girl right there?" You just walked in to me with such like a confidence and assurance about yourself that even as a gay man, I'm just attracted to like women who are just very confident and they come off as they know themselves. What put the icing on the cake was when y'all was in the foyer and you was arguing with Big Lex. And again, you know, I'm neutral to it all. I'm a fan at home watching it, so I don't got no, I like this person. To me, everybody's great. To me, everybody crazy. To me, everybody.
Not to cut you off, but we're gonna call her Little Lex. She's not Big Lex at all. It's Little Lex, so we're gonna call her Little Lex. Okay, so keep going, Little Lex.
Well, Big Lex was arguing with you, and they cut to you. I don't know who you was talking to, but you was like, "She'll get jumped in this motherfucker." I went crazy. I said, "I like that girl. I like that Bosstec girl." It was that one line that did it for me. What can you say about your experience in one sentence about Joseline's Cabaret?
Okay. Well, pretty much what you see is what you get. That's how I can sum that shit up. It was just like all happening so fast, and it was just so real, and it was just coming at us, and we just had to react to it. You know what I mean? A lot of situations was so real that it changed my real life. Like looking at myself in some of those episodes, it changed me. I was like, okay, I gotta get my shit together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have that much time. It's time for me to start working on this right now. So, you know, it helped me in a lot of ways. And, you know, in a lot of other ways, I kind of felt like I wasted my time. I kind of felt like I wasn't appreciated. And, you know, that bothered me. But overall, like I told y'all, it's the experience for me. Like, I would never change the experience because I learned a whole lot in the situation. It's going to help me moving forward in my whole career.
And you know, one thing that I really did appreciate about you, especially in this last episode, you seem to be a good sport about everything. And in moments where you could have, you know, flexed your muscles and your pussy walls, like, I really do feel like you were humble in a lot of situations, more than what people give you credit for, in my opinion.
Thank you for that. I completely understand and know what you're talking about. Like, when it came to Chanel winning, I was always her biggest fan. I was always her biggest support team. Even though, you know, she didn't have my back the way I had hers, I was still there for her. It was kind of like a little sister thing. So I was happy to see her win. I was happy to see her get her first $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I got my first $10,000. And I was happy, bitch, and I was happy for her. Like, all right, bitch, it's time to turn up now, bitch. You got your money. Like, let's go.
How you know that was that girl's first $10,000, Bosstec?
Oh, I mean, I can tell Chanel was broke as hell. Broke as fuck. She didn't have anything. She barely could buy her food. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not trying to like rain on Chanel or anything. I'm just happy that she got her first $10,000. Because at the end of the day, you know, I feel like she needed it the most out of everybody in the house. I feel like she needed it the most.
Okay. Before we jump into all of the shenanigans, I want you to tell everybody watching who Bosstec is. I want you to run down your entire resume. The girls in the show tried to give you a lot of flack because they felt like you were always mentioning where you work at, things you've done in the past, and whatnot. So I want you to take this time to unapologetically tell the people who Bosstec is and all the things she has on her crown and mantles, the trophies, medallions, certificates, all the things.
Right. I don't even understand that though. You know, at the end of the day, you think the girls would compliment me or try to like get on or figure out some things to help out their career and their pages. But instead, you know, they did belittle me about things and things I've accomplished and done, but nobody can take away from the body paint queen. I've done amazing things and I've continued to do amazing things, and I could sit here and go on and name a lot of things, but I honestly think you guys already know. Y'all already know who the body paint queen is. Everybody already know my history. Everybody already know I'm the world star queen. I'm famous, and I got money, and I'm the world star queen. Like, whatever y'all want to call it, like all that shit. That's me. At the end of the day, I don't have to just sit here and explain all that, and that's why they was mad at me.
So tell the people, how does Bosstec, this celebrity, this world star, so, you know, this known person, this viral vixen, as I'm calling you, what makes her say, I'm going to audition for Joseline's Cabaret? And then walk us through what your audition process looked like.
Okay, to be honest, I didn't really know anything about the Cabaret at all. I didn't know anything about it. I got a DM from Joseline herself, and she hit me up and she told me about the Cabaret. And to be honest, it didn't even matter whatever it was that she was talking about, because I was a huge fan of Joseline herself. So I was just like hyped about her calling me, you know what I'm saying, asking me to help her out with anything.
Mm-hmm.
So she told me about the show. I agreed to it. I thought it would be dope. You know, it took us like a year to get everything together because of COVID. But, you know, once we got everything together and they picked all the girls and everything, it started moving pretty fast. But that's how it started. Like, Joseline hit me up, and it was just up from then. Like, she was like, I love you. I love the body work, the body paint. You know, you dope and all this and that. Like, she was just really excited to have me in the Cabaret.
So did you have to submit a tape like everybody else did?
Yeah, she wanted me to audition. She did make that clear. She was like, you know, I want you to audition. I want you to do it. And this and that. You know, I did it. I killed it. And they kind of, you know, themselves. Like the initial tape that she plays on her page, I didn't send that in. Like, they edited that up and made it themselves. So it was like dope of them to do that. And I was like, oh, okay, they added a little extra videos and they went on my page and picked up some extra stuff. And it came out dope.
Cool. Okay.
That's how I do it. So they hop in my DM and it's up from there.
It's up in the stud.
Yes.
So I do this thing on my Top Model Chat. For those, again, who don't know me, I do a series on YouTube where I interview a lot of past contestants on America's Next Top Model. And I do this thing called Top Model Roll Call, where I name everybody who was on the cast, and the girls have to tell me the first thing that comes to their brain. So with you, we're doing Cabaret Roll Call, where I'm going to name everybody who was cast on your show, and you're going to tell me the first thing that comes to your brain. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. No, no, you Bosstec, bitch.
Oh, MG. Oh,
okay. You ready?
Okay, let's do it.
The first person on the list, excuse me, is Lucky Hustler with an A.
Lucky, you know, she's just a youngster. She's a youngin'. Like, she's so young. She doesn't really understand herself yet. She hasn't realized her full potential yet. So, you know, when I think of Lucky and I see Lucky, I see youngin, like a little youngin right here.
She's so pretty.
She is cute with makeup. Yeah.
Is that all for Miss Lucky?
That's all for Miss Lucky.
What about Sapphire?
Sapphire. Okay, so Sapphire, I would give Sapphire bold. And I want to say Sapphire is very beautiful. You know, even though we didn't get along all the time, she is gorgeous. Like, one of the most beautiful black women I've ever seen. Like, I will say that. And, you know, she's bold. That's what I got from her the whole time.
Mm-hmm. You know what I liked about Sapphire? I really liked that I could feel her heart. Like, she really wanted to be there. She really wanted to succeed, and I appreciated that about her.
Oh, it broke my heart. She wanted it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
The next person on the list is Chanel, your friend.
Chanel is a flea bag. Chanel is a flea bag. Chanel is gonna hop on the bandwagon that's going to the top. That's Chanel. Yeah.
So you guys walked in the house as friends, right?
Yes.
And we'll get into what happened with you guys during the course of the show a little later on during this interview. Can you tell us more about the dynamic between you two before you guys walked into the house? Like, give us a little bit of the history, you know, where you guys were as you guys walked into the house.
Oh, well, I didn't know Chanel prior to walking in the house.
Really?
Yeah, no one knew anyone. Oh, the only people that knew each other was Lucky and Barbie. And then Lucky and Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
So the other girls, we didn't know each other.
That's the Lord trying to quiet us because he knows it's getting messy down here. I'm sorry, God. I can't hear you, baby. Bosstec, if you don't put that damn phone on Do Not Disturb, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm probably going to have to take you off and bring you back on. I can't hear her. Hold on, let me see. Let me try to take her off. Let me try to take you off and bring you back on. And Bosstec, while I take you off, put that damn phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, let me see. Let me take you off and bring you back on. Remove Bosstec. Don't y'all go nowhere, y'all. Y'all stay put. Y'all stay put. Bitch, when I tell y'all it's hotter than Satan's pussy in Miami, I'm from here and I'm like, girl, I don't know how the people do it. This is too much. No wonder they had to take the Cabaret out of Miami and bring that shit to Atlanta because it's too hot down here. What's going on? You back?
I'm back.
Yay!
I need to put it on Do Not Disturb. Y'all know I don't be going live like that. So this is my first time kind of like, you know what I mean, going live.
Well, see, I know you're a popping girl and your line is ringing. So every time your line rings, it's going to take the sound out.
Okay, now I know that. Okay, so yeah, so I met Chanel, and me, Chanel, and Barbie, we clicked right away. So I kind of met Chanel and Barbie together. They clicked on, and then I clicked up with them because I came later. But you know, Chanel and I and Barbie, you know, we kind of made this agreement that we was gonna stick together and have each other back no matter what. That was the agreement. We were supposed to stick to it, like, you know what I'm saying, like a real bitch. So at the end of the day, she didn't stick to it. She folded as soon as shit got real, and they started throwing doggy treats at her. She couldn't handle the pressure. I mean, you had a drink in your hand. I don't understand why you just didn't throw that shit back. Like, it was that simple. Like,
Yeah, I didn't like when Sapphire did that. I was like, Sapphire, why are you doing? Why are you throwing doggy treats at that girl? That's not nice.
I I don't know. You know, it screams bully to me. So that, you know, I don't want anything to do with you right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was done with Sapphire after that. I was like, oh well, that's not somebody I want to link up with or hang out with or even talk to. Yeah.
The next person on the list is Lexi Blow.
Oh, Lexi Blow, very sexy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
She is so sexy.
she's just so sexy, and I'm sexy, so it's like to me the other sexy ass bitch is like, damn, bitch, you
Mm-hmm.
sexy as hell.
Yes, ma'am. And see, I'm a gold star gay, and I don't even eat pussy. And I was like, damn, this bitch is bad. Ooh, she is bad to me.
She is, and that's why I
Mm-hmm.
said she's so beautiful. Like, yeah, Lexi Blow. The only thing I didn't like about Lexi Blow is that she's so neutral. It's like you're so neutral. How can you be so neutral? Like, pick a side, bitch, or say something. Like, hello.
Mm-hmm.
It screams scary. Like you're scary as fuck. I don't know. I didn't like that shit. Like,
You think so? I think maybe she was just trying to stay out of it because y'all hoes was in the game banging in Little Rock. Y'all was tearing that place to pieces. I know
so how
half
can?
the budget had to go to insurance because y'all was tearing them people mansion up, and Lexi ain't probably have time for all that.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, I kind of felt like you supposed to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna be down for something, then you need to be down for it.
Okay.
You so neutral, nobody knows what's going on with you for real. I felt like she could have won if she hadn't been so neutral.
All right. The next person on the list is Miss Natural.
Miss Natural was fucking psycho. Straight jacket. Yeah. Yeah.
The next the next person on the list is Yummy P.
Yummy. Oh, Yummy. Yummy. Okay, like I just think Yummy was confused. You know, I think she meant well, and everybody's just so mad at her for her actions and shit like that. But I think she let her feelings get the best of her. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think Yummy P was out of her element?
Yes, I do. I think she got very out of her element. I think what she didn't want to happen and what she kept saying she wasn't going to do, because I remember her saying, I'm not going to act any type of crazy for nobody, for no type of money. And then she ended up acting crazy for everybody and all the money. So it's like, sis, you lost control. The TV turns you out. Like, I don't know, the reality, the network, everything just turns you out. You act like a maniac in the end.
Is she 21 or 28?
She's 28. I think she's 28, guys. I don't know. I think she wants to sell a fantasy. You know, she wants to act 21. She's in this bubble. I get it. That works for her, I guess, at whatever club she's at. I don't know, but yeah, she's 28. She's 28.
The next person on the list is Big Lex.
Big Lex, big flexer. Big Lex is all bark. That's what I gotta say about Big Lex. She's all bark.
Have you listened to her? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said she wants to be a bad bitch so bad, but a real bad bitch is not gonna say I'm a bad bitch 10,000 times a day, or 10,000 times on the internet for everybody to believe I'm a bad bitch. Bad bitches. No, that's not what we do. We already know this. So it's like she's a fraud. So that's the word for her, a fraud.
Have you listened to any of her rap songs? I like them.
No, I tried to listen to a couple of them and they was whack. I'm sorry. I like yours. Your shit is dope. I love your music.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I can't get with it. And the thing about me is I'm not a hater. At the end of the day, Big Lex has a nice body. Big Lex is not an ugly girl. She has potential, and she is funny. No, you can't dance that well, but that could have been worked on. You have potential. So with that being said, I'm not gonna sit here and just constantly talk shit about the girl. You know what I'm saying? But I am gonna state the obvious. You're immature, you're fucking ignorant, and you need to grow the fuck up. Period.
Now, Big Lex in all of her chaos at times was very funny. Is there any moment watching it that you can say, "Oh my God, she made me chuckle a little bit"?
She made me chuckle a little bit when the scene with her, Yummy P, and Lexi Blow at the pool table area, and I guess Yummy was trying to explain natural, and then Big Lex was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, okay, that was funny. That was funny. Like, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not a hater. Like, if it was funny, it was funny. Like, she had a couple funny parts. Like,
the next person on the list is Aqua.
Aqua. I do think Aqua was misunderstood. I think she was just misunderstood.
Now, I want to shout out to the guy who's been doing a lot of interviews for Joseline's Cabaret. I think it's amazing what he's doing, you know, from one interviewer to another. I want to shout him out. And the reason why I'm shouting him out because I want to reference one of his interviews where I can't remember who said it, but the girls was like, Aqua was doing, I don't know, this ain't me saying it. I'm just repeating what I thought I heard. She was doing witchcraft and voodoo and stuff like that. Did you witness any of her doing the hocus pocus on the people down to the cabaret?
Nah, I ain't witnessed none of that. You know what I'm saying? I heard it, but I pretty much was out the way all the time. Because there's much crazy shit going on. But I heard them saying that, but I never saw her do anything like that.
She never spit in a cup?
Nah, I never seen her do nothing like that.
The next person on the list is Blueface Barbie.
Oh God, Barbie! I love Barbie. Barbie is definitely misunderstood, but she's a loving person. She's actually a good person. People come for Barbie. And I know that she says the N-word, and we don't like that. I've had a talk with her about that. She doesn't say it anymore. But, like, there's not a racist bone in her damn body. Like, I'm going to just clear that up. Because I'm going to be solid as fuck. I don't give a fuck what the fans say or think. I fuck with her, and I'm going to continue to fuck with her at the end of the day. That's just what it is.
Cool. Okay. The next person on the list is Ballistic.
Ballistic is 100. Like 100, like the little red sign, the emoji. That's Ballistic.
Okay.
I fuck with Ballistic because he's so down for Joseline. Like, they got that thing where you want that for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you want your significant other to be that down for you. Like, so I fuck with Ballistic. Like, that's what's up, man. He's solid.
What about Miss? Wait, what you said, baby? I'm sorry.
I was saying, like, I could just tell the whole time in the house. Like, having her best interest the whole time, like Joseline.
What about Joseline?
Joseline,
oh God.
I'm trying to think of a word for Joseline. Because it's not just any simple word that you can just say for her. You know, like, I don't know if I'm ready to answer that one yet. Like, it's a lot of times where Joseline hurt me, and then it's a lot of times where it's like, shit, I'm from the hood, I'm from that same area she from, so I'm strong as fuck. I can kind of understand some of the shit she was saying, and it's not like I'm just gonna run off and. Okay, my bad, y'all. So, like, yeah,
okay, baby.
I really don't have anything to say about Joseline right now. Right now, we currently building a relationship. That's what we get.
Really?
Yes, we're working on our friendship right now. We're building our shit. So at the end of the day, I've seen a whole nother side of Joseline since I've left the house.
Okay.
And she didn't get a chance to know me in that house. All she got was pillow talk from the girls. Bosstec is doing this. Bosstec is drinking. Bosstec is yelling. Bosstec is sleeping. You know, it was always something. You know, I never talked bad about the girls in the house, but they always talked bad about me. Even when it came to my drinking, you know, I kept that shit 100. Like, I never tried to lie or blame anybody about it. I just kept it all the way 100. Because at the end of the day, shit, if I can get help and be a better person, that's what I'm going to do.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to win. I'm going to be better than I am today, tomorrow. So, but yeah, when it comes to Joseline, you know, I just need a little bit more time on that one, y'all. Respectfully.
Okay. Okay, dope. We're going to get into you and Joseline a little bit later, especially the finale episode that just came out the other day. I'm very curious to know what your thoughts are and what you felt when you heard some of the things that she was saying about you in that final moment. But like I said, we'll get into that a little bit later. Last but not least, on roll call, Zeus Network. What are your thoughts on the production company and the home of your show?
You mean what I think about Zeus?
Or like more so the production company, the people who were there with you guys, who were running the show.
Yeah, the team. You know, everybody was cool. Everybody was cool. Like the whole team, they was easygoing. They was cool, and they dealt with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I saw some of the girls get out of hand. I saw like crazy shit happening that they had to deal with, and it was like, oh man, like this shit is crazy. But you know, they was cool for the most part. Like it wasn't no problems as far as I'm concerned about the production. They handled things very well.
Cool.
Again, for sure.
Cool. Now I would see you know, them cut to production sometimes, especially when there were chaotic moments going on. How many motherfuckers was on staff? It seemed like it was a lot of people on production.
It was too damn many. It was at times I have to be like, who the hell is this in my room? I didn't even know. It was so many people. But you know, later on in the show, as the show went on, they kind of got things situated, and it was less and less people around. But I will say, like, the first 2 to 3 episodes, it was like a whole lot of people around all the time. Kind of made me nervous. I ain't gonna lie. Too nervous.
Do you feel like the process was organized?
No, I feel like they was making shit up as they went. I felt
as
like,
a viewer, I can feel that.
I felt like they was making shit up as they went, but I felt like the entire season 2 was a fucking success. I feel like they picked the right bitches. I feel like everybody played their part. Like, everybody did what they needed to do for that shit to go up. And I just feel like y'all stars. Like, we put Joseline back on the map.
You saying she was off the globe for 1 second?
Yeah, we definitely put her back on the map.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
She was chilling. She was on vacation.
Get her pussy ate, probably.
Yeah. Somewhere kicked back with Ballistic.
Yes. Listen, I know Ballistic is not a homosexual. I'm no way implying or saying I'm after that woman's husband, because that is not what God taught me to be. But there was one scene when they was hunching in the tub, girl, and it was one time when the camera panned over to Ballistic, and I don't know if Ballistic was deep off in her, but he looked like he was enjoying her, and I was like, Lord, this is what I want you to send my way. This is the type of energy I want you to send my way. I want a man that's going to hold me up in a slippery tub and look at me like that.
Yo, I don't know. Like, I was kind of shocked when I saw that shit. Like, y'all got to understand, like, when y'all be watching this, sometimes we be seeing it for the first time, too. So I'm just, like, blown away. I'm like, oh, my God.
She was blown away, too.
I'm talking to Joseline about the scene later on when we're hanging out, and she's so real. She's just going to keep it 100. She's like, well, you know, shit, we ain't really fucking the tub. You know, he just ate my pussy or whatever. And, you know, I was like, on TV, sis? Like, are you serious? But that shit hot as hell, though. Like, at the end of the day, that's hot. Like, this your man, your fucking husband, soon to be. Like, that's lit.
That man loved Joseline. He loved her.
Yeah, he do. He do. He genuinely love her. He want the best.
Truly do. I can feel it. Okay, so we're done with roll call. Now we're going to get into some of the fan questions about the show and whatnot, and I'm going to take it to the very beginning. Now, in listening to, I cannot remember his name, and it's no disrespect, I just can't remember his name, but shout out to him. Y'all go catch his content over there on YouTube. Bosstec, did you ever agree to do an interview with him yet?
No, I think I got into it with him.
Why would you do an interview with him? Don't give that man a hard time.
I've been giving him a hard time. I was real busy. And he couldn't get me when he wanted me. Is that the Formation Production people?
Who? What you mean?
Okay, well, we might be talking about two different people then. I'm going to just shut up.
No, there's a gentleman who's on YouTube that I've been watching, and he interviews you girls. And from what I could feel, I may be wrong, it's just, I feel like there's an implication that you either denied him or you don't want to do...
No, I didn't deny him. They got mad at me because I wasn't available when I said I was going to be available, but I got busy. And I tried to explain that to them, but by the time I got to them, they was already talking about me on the stories and was like, they was throwing shots saying that, oh, Barbie and Chanel, I appreciate you guys for being professional and letting me know. I don't know. I was just like, okay, never mind. I'm not doing it. It just put a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to do anything negative or anything that put a bad taste in my mouth. So I was just like, I'm cool on that.
Okay. I get it. Respect.
You know, put your video on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, like I said, from one interviewer to another interviewer, even though I know he's not owner of it, like I do my top model stuff, I just wanted to respect him, you know, let him do his own thing. But when you reached out to me, it was like, let's go live. I was like, bitch, I can't deny going live with my bitch Bosstec because I love this hoe and we got to get into the things of the thing.
You want to make that clear? I reached out to you. So
you did. So going back to what I said in the beginning, I want to take it to the beginning. I've heard a lot of girls talk about talk that was going on before you girls got in the house, when you girls were at the airport, when y'all were in the bus. There was a lot of talk, like early talk going on. What do you remember about that drive up to the house and just hearing everybody, being around everybody for the first time? What do you remember?
All I remember about that ride is it was egos everywhere. Everybody had a big ass ego. Everybody was announcing themselves and talking about who they were and where they were from. And I kind of felt a little intimidated myself because I was like, well, damn. I didn't know I was going to have to deal with all this. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a competition, but it was just big egos from the jump. Like, it was no break. None of that. This shit popped off as soon as we got in the van day one. It was a fight on the second day. Like, this shit popped off immediately, right away.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, a lot to take in. And, you know, we had to learn our routine along with all the drama. That's what made it so just hard. Like, and a lot of times I was like, man, fuck that routine. And fuck all this shit. Like, a lot of times... Like, I don't gotta deal with this shit. I work in Magic City. I make $10,000 a week. Me and my boyfriend fine. My son about to graduate and go to college. I don't got to fucking be here and do this shit. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, I got other offers. Why am I here? You know what I mean? I start thinking to myself, like, but once I start something, I'm completed.
Bosstec, I didn't know you had a son that was about to go to college.
Yes, my son is on his way to USC upstate.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long journey.
Congratulations. Congratulations. That's what's up, Bosstec. Congratulations. Now, this is Film Kid 090 from YouTube, and they're asking, what happened between her, Bosstec, and Big Lex on the first night? Did her issue with her stem from the double homicide comment?
Okay, so Big Lex honestly had a problem with me from the jump. From the jump, she had a problem with me. I felt like she knew who I was already. She's from a small town. She's from Columbia, South Carolina. Now, I'm from the same city. I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I left when I was 21. I made it out a long time ago. So at the end of the day, you know who I am. And I felt like she had something against me from the very start. Now, when she made that double homicide comment, it wasn't just me that felt the way I felt. Everybody felt as if the comment was disgusting. So why the hell are you so adamant to come after me?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, I don't want no smoke. So at the end of the day, like Big Lex just wanted to fight. I feel like she wanted to fight anybody, whoever wanted to get it. She just wanted to be there to fight. But this is the Cabaret. This is not Jerry Springer.
Mm-hmm. Now the camera was on, I believe it was Sapphire and Lucky after y'all broke out from meeting Joseline and going to y'all rooms, and then it cuts to y'all arguing for what happened during that interim time where y'all left being in front of Joseline. Y'all was supposed to go find y'all rooms, and then y'all were in the foyer going back and forth with Big Lex, and you and Aqua were sitting on the steps with Barbie. Like, what happened?
Nothing really happened. Big Lex just started popping off out of nowhere like a crazy maniac. She just was like, "Oh, y'all bitches mad. Y'all bitches over there clicked up. Y'all over there clicked up looking at me." And the thing is, we wasn't clicked up. We were just in that bunch waiting for our rooms. But I guess she looked at it like we was clicked up and was against her. And, you know, at first I was just watching her like, what the fuck? I was confused. Like, why is she so mad? And then I was like, you know what? I ain't here for this shit. Like, then I started noticing what was going on. Like, okay, this is gonna be the one that want to fight. This is gonna be the one that's gonna come after me every fucking chance she get. And what I is coming after me every chance she got. I don't know. What bothered her so much about me. I don't fucking know.
So Cluster Duck. Shout out to Cluster Duck, who submitted a lot of questions, and I use your questions as my outline for this interview. The first question for tonight is, the one episode where you went to go get your hair done. I had the same exact question for you, Bosstec. You came back with your hair not done. Where did you go? Where did you go?
Okay, so yeah, that's fucked up because like I called my hairstylist to come to the house, and the production team wouldn't allow her to do my hair. So it was already late night, 11, 12 o'clock when she got there. And then it was like, well, she can't come in. She can't do your hair because of COVID.
She back. Bosstec, where are you? I'm gonna spank Bosstec ass when I meet her, because we're trying to get into the T's and the things. That's okay though. We're gonna press our way towards the mark. Hold on, let me do it again, y'all. Y'all, it's hot as fuck in Florida. Y'all hear me? Y'all see I just keep glistening more and more, which is hot. Y'all leave Bosstec alone. This is A-okay. She ain't bothering me. I just sent the request to get her back in, y'all. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate it. Tyra, we bind you, okay? From doing harm. Harm to yourself, harm to others, and harm to our Wi-Fi. Tyra, we bind you from doing harm. Joseline, we bind you. Big Lex, we bind you from doing harm. Harm to yourself, harm to others, and harm to our Wi-Fi. She back. See, there it goes. She back. I had to pull out a yummy spell.
Okay, so yeah, y'all. Y'all talking about the yummy spell. Hold on real quick. Let me pop it up.
You got on drawers, Bosstec?
Yeah, I got on drawers.
Okay. I don't.
I got on drawers. Oh, yeah, let me prop my phone up real quick. Make sure this is. Y'all give me 1 second.
Your name is Bosstec. That means you're supposed to have all the technology.
I'm in an Airbnb.
Baby, I'm just messing with you.
Hold on, y'all.
Do it like it's your B-Day, baby.
Okay. Can y'all
Tell me. You back.
I'm back.
You back. I want to know, because you end up fighting. I want to ask you this one question before we get into the fight with you and Big Lex. I saw something. I caught something. My eyes don't miss a beat. When Lucky hopped on Barbie, when she pounced on Barbie the first time, you and Chanel was fighting Lucky. What was that about? Y'all was kicking and clawing at Lucky too, just a tad piece.
I did kind of kick Lucky off of me because she used my leg as like a stepping stone to Barbie. So it's like you took off on my leg, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I kicked her like that. But you know, I'm not sorry about it. She can get kicked.
And then later on, it's a whole fiasco going down. I don't know what part of the house y'all was in, but I'm pretty sure that part of the house was closed off because y'all fucked them people's stuff up. Y'all was gang banging in Lil Rock. And the funniest moment for me watching that was when, I don't know if Lucky had jumped on Barbie again or whatever, but Joseline was trying to get away. She was like, boss, I could have fell into a casket. Why was y'all fighting so much?
Joseline was scared a lot of times. Like a lot, but then she'd be like, I wasn't scared. But Lucky and Barbie, they had some real shit going on, like some real, you know, when you fuck with somebody nigga, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story, baby. Like, if you fuck with my nigga, baby, that shit is never ending beef. You get what I'm saying? So I imagine, yeah, they just had some never ending shit. Like, so that's why they kept fighting. Me and Big Lex, you know, Big Lex charged at me. Security blocking us, wouldn't let nobody get to each other. She pulls my hair. It's it. That's all you did was pull a piece of my hair out. I still was beautiful. I still had my lashes on. I was still cute. It was no bloodshed. It wasn't no knots. It wasn't, bitch, you even break a nail. At the end of the day, it was nothing but space and opportunity at the reunion. That's why I call it fraud. It was nothing but space and opportunity in the house. She made a statement in the van, I don't got no more beef with Bosstec. And I was like, cool, I never had beef with you in the first place. And then that was deadly. Yeah, she made a comment in the van. I don't have no more beef. I don't got no beef with Bosstec. Like, but now all of a sudden, after, you know, everybody's out the house and everything is over, you got all this beef with me.
But it's dead.
Yeah, in the house, she was ready to dead it. I guess you ready to move on to your next victim, which was, I guess, Aqua. Which really gave you a run for your money.
Really?
Yes, Aqua walked that ass like a dog. I'm sorry, I saw the whole.
For real? Now we didn't see none of that.
Yeah, I know that's fucked up that they did it. But see, you know they edit things the way they want to do it. But yeah, she beat her up, and you hit her first. That's why I don't understand. Like, how can you steal off on somebody and still lose?
When did Aqua beat her up?
Aqua beat her up at the rehearsals. She got beat up. She got her wig snatched off too.
Because the way they tried to present it to us was that, you know, Aqua tried to do this Power Ranger spin and fly kick jump into the situation and lost, and that was just the end of the story. But you said Aqua put in work.
That's all they showed was her doing that kick, but nah, that's not what happened. Yeah, she gave her a run for her money. She whipped that ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I gotta keep it real.
Okay. This is Miss Latrice _to you asking, did you guys see Joseline a lot in the house, or did her and Ballistic stay somewhere different?
No, we see Joseline all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They was going to tell on me all the time. She was always around.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Ballistic was always around. We was always all around each other. I kind of stayed in my room a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But especially when Barbie left, I kind of, you know, me and Chanel was trying to do our thing. But after me and Chanel kind of fell out, I definitely just stayed to myself. Like, for sure.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Miss Latrice _2U is also asking, be honest, were you all offbeat because of the video, or was Joseline offbeat? They're referring to the routine.
I wanna make something clear. When they showed me and Lexi Blow together, I think I nailed it. I did not miss a step. I did mine very good. Was I no for it? Hell no. Did I get any credit for it? Hell fucking no. They thought I didn't even know the routine. Did they practice with me? No. Did they let me practice? No. But guess what? I'm a fast learner. The whole time I'm in my room memorizing the whole thing. And then her didn't have nothing to say. So after that, my heart wasn't in it no more. And that's just God's honest truth. Like after that right there, oh, okay, I see what's going on. After I done let y'all belittle me about the alcohol and all that, and I still show you that I got this whole shit down packed right, most of the little main bitches. I had the shit better than Lucky. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? No, you didn't want to acknowledge that. So
now I'm curious to know your response to this. In some of my social circles, whether I'm filming or whatnot, sometimes I feel like people who are intimidated by me, not because of what I'm doing, but because they have some unresolved demons inside of them that are triggered by me being around, they take every opportunity to humble me, or to, you know, take me down a peg, or bring out one of my weaknesses or flaws. Do you feel like you experienced that phenomenon while filming this show, where it's like not Big Lex, Bosstec is this person left, you know, do you feel like people were taking every opportunity to try to bring you down a notch, or humble you, or make you look like she's not this person that everybody knows, or how she tries to come off as?
I definitely do. I definitely felt like it was a basketball team and everybody wanted to come for Kobe and Kobe. I definitely
Talk your shit. Bite your lip.
I'm the shit, and the thing is, they try to. I never bragged. I was humble from day one. I got in the house. I was humble. I was humble. Now I did come with my money. I didn't flaunt my money until Big Lex started calling me a broke bitch. You guys, you bitches start labeling me and calling me fucking names and didn't even know me. Little did you know I got $10,000 in my fucking bag that I just made off of booking, bitch. I just made this fucking money at Super Bowl, bitch. I'm booked and busy at big events. Like, I got 10 bands on me right now. I didn't come for that shit. You get what I'm saying? I came to build a relationship here. Long-term goals. Big shit. Big moves. If I win the money, cool. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't why I'm here. Like,
now, sis, let me ask you this: why you ain't dropped that $10K off to the bank before you came? They ain't had nothing on the roof on the way.
Baby, I was getting cussed out for being late. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be late to a lot of things, but I'm trying to work on it. But I'm glad I did drop that 10K off. I'm glad I kept it on me. Yeah, because I needed to show that bomb broke ass bitch that she was broke and not me.
Yes, ma'am. I brought money just to play in.
And I'm still showing bitches. I'm still showing bitches that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is 30K. What's up?
Talk your shit. Bite your lip.
What's up? I'm on vacation in LA doing bookings, baby. Like, come on, you cannot see me. You cannot see me.
You can't be walking around with money like that, girl.
Yo, listen. Somebody help me.
I'll come help you. Now I can't dance. Now I can. Hey,
Oliver, tell them stop playing with me.
Y'all stop playing with Bosstec.
Stop playing with me.
Y'all stop playing with Bosstec. Oh, I live. Now, Bosstec, who helped you pick all the money up after you finished twirling your pussy all on the floor in it?
Twirling my pussy out on the floor doing what I do because I am a dancer, baby, and I am I'm transitioning from Magic City. I love Magic City. Magic City got my back and has had my back 100% throughout this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so amazing. I know people want to say, "Oh, she's a Magic City mascot," whatever you want to say, baby. They got my back and I got theirs. And when I retire, they're gonna have their back and still help them with that bitches.
That's what's up. I respect that. Respect. That's much respect. Cluster Duck is asking, do you like Joseline's music?
I like a few songs. I don't really understand all Joseline music because a lot of it is Spanish. So, boom. But it's about 2 to 3 songs that I fucking love, and I wish she would just push the hell out of and put me in the fucking videos so I can turn them bitches up with some body paint.
Yes, yes.
And she need to be body painted too. The fuck?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
What you got envisioned for Joseline if you could creatively direct her body paint?
I would put Joseline in diamonds.
Ooh.
Would definitely do a diamond effect for Joseline.
Yes.
Hell yeah, fuck it up and give her that wet look. The wet look with the diamonds. You know what I'm saying? I would just go all the way out with my vision. I'm really creative. But
No.
that's talk about us doing some work and doing some things together. You know, she's hella busy right now, and I got some shit coming up, and I don't want to. You know, I'm a surprise her type. This is what Boss doing now.
Right.
So coming up, she got her own thing going on, so we're gonna try to see what we can do.
Now clarify this for me, Bosstec. You paint that, or do you have someone come in and paint it?
No, I have several painters. I have painters in different cities. I have painters out here in LA, Miami, Atlanta. With me being the body paint queen, let's say if I get booked in Dallas, if I make a post, tag the best painter you know, it's gonna be like hundreds of painters trying to come and paint me and, you know, get things done and stuff like that. So yeah, I have a painter in every city.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Problem for me to find a painter at all. They pretty much already know who I am.
I'm right, because you Bosstec.
Yeah, it's like the paint world. You know what I mean? So they already know.
What is your favorite body art that you've seen yourself in?
Well, I've done a lot of different type of things. You know, beautiful, funny, fun, summertime things. I would say one of my favorites is like my Christmas video. And the other one of my favorites is probably will always be the twerk video, the viral twerk video. That was really pretty and amazing, and everybody did their thing with that one. So, yeah, those are just a couple, but I have so many. It's just so many out there, y'all. I don't even know which ones to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Do you have any additional thoughts you want to add to Sapphire throwing treats at Chanel?
No, I do want to say to Sapphire, I felt like that really wasn't you. I felt like I didn't think you had to be forced to do something that you didn't want to do. You know, I would say that. Like, wrong. But I kind of feel like that wasn't her. Like, I didn't get that vibe from Sapphire. Like, she was that type of person. But she did it, so actions speaks louder than words.
Now, you weren't there, correct me if I'm wrong, but my memory isn't telling me, you weren't there when they did that first dancing scene on the pole where Joseline was having all the girls, you know, come show their skills, and Barbie and Lucky got into fights again. You weren't there, right? Right.
No, I wasn't there.
Because you was trying to get your scalp fixed.
Yeah, my hair.
Watching it now, what is your thoughts on seeing all that chaos go on? Because they was bumping and thumping.
I'm mad. I didn't get to show what I got. I didn't even care about the little fighting. And, you know, okay, Lucky, you beat up a white girl, whoop-de-doo. You know, I feel like everybody blew it all out the water. I felt like, okay, Barbie is not a fighter. Anybody in the house could have beat Barbie up. So, you know, calm down. It's not that fucking serious. It wasn't that serious. It was never that serious to me. It just wasn't. Like,
I just wanted Barbie just to go sit down.
Barbie didn't want to take an L. I told sis, I was like, listen, sometimes you got to take an L in order to come back strong as fuck. You got to sit the fuck down for a little second. It's all right. Damn, it's okay. And she didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made things work. She did not listen. Barbie did not listen. She just kept wanting to get her little lick back, and it just made it worse every time.
And I was like, Barbie, why don't you go? Barbie, Barbie, no.
Barbie knows that she can't fight, but sis got a big heart. She got a lot of heart, but she cannot fight. That's just what's going on, y'all. She will be the first one to beat up for you, and I fuck with that.
How did you feel when you did rejoin the group and they were like, we don't want her rehearsing at all, at least this time?
I already knew what time it was.
Mm-hmm.
Hated them too. Don't want me to rehearse. They know if I get this shit, it's gonna be a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair, man. It's a competition, man. It was stupid. I was like, all right, at the end of the day, they ain't giving me a chance. You know what I'm saying? But I did miss rehearsals, and that was fair, and that's why I set out like a G. I mean, it like they was being funny, you know.
Right.
It wasn't. Or I did miss rehearsals, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'll sit this one out. But y'all haters, y'all so scared of me dancing. Like, that's whack.
So Cluster Duck is also asking, did they stage the scene with Ballistic and you? Now, before you respond, friend, I said now, Bosstec, I'm trying to be team Bosstec all the way through. Why is you walking up, booty shaking, body out, and you plop your ass on this married man's desk, knowing Jossie don't play none of that? Talk us through it.
Okay, so honestly, y'all, when they told me, they called me on my little microphone. They said, Bosstec, we need you to put on your pink lingerie. We about to do your next scene. I said, oh shit, I'm about to get my camera time. I'm about to get my jacuzzi scene. It's gonna be litty situation. And I get downstairs and they like, well, we need you to go in there and talk to Ballistic. And I'm like, okay, let me go change. They're like, no, we want you to keep that on. That's perfect. I said, okay.
Ooh.
Is he going to be with Joseline? And they're like, no, Ballistic is going to be in his office. Ballistic is going to be, doing his beats and tending to his music because that's what he does. I'm like, okay. And they're like, you're going to walk in the office to talk to him. You're going to interrupt him. I'm like, okay. And I started to proceed to do that, and then they was like, wait, no, we want you to kind of dance as you walking in there. We want you to, the music's playing, and we want you to kind of dance to it. I said, okay, is Joseline gonna let them jump out somewhere? Because I ain't got time for this bullshit. Like,
right.
Like, what the fuck is going on? So they was like, no, I promise it ain't nothing like that. And, okay, so I started doing it. I started dancing and walking in and stuff like that. And then they tell me, we need you to shut the doors behind you. I said, why need to close the doors for? They said, just close the doors. I said, all right, I closed the doors. And I started dancing over. They said, we need you to sit your butt on his desk. So after all that, I said, okay, I know what y'all trying to make it look like. So, I did everything they told me to do. I walked up to Ballistic and set my butt on the desk. And they was like, he's going to tell you to, sit in the chair. And then y'all going to start talking about the girls and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was staged. I would never just do no shit like that to nobody, no female, and none of that. Y'all, like, I don't even like men that's in relationships. Like, if you try to holler at me and you got a girlfriend, you a celebrity, you hop in my DM, I don't like shit like that. You'll never get a response out of me. Like, you clearly have a whole fucking girlfriend here. Like, I don't like shit like that. So I would never do that.
Have you and Joseline had talks about it?
Yeah. Joseline thought it was funny. She said, girl, I laughed. She said, girl, I knew you ain't trying me like that. And I was like, nah, I would never do that. She said, I know that. She said, they crazy. I was like, yeah. I was like, but it was really good, though, because it was a lot of views. I think it was, like, the most views on, like, the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Turn up, boss. So, Cluster Duck is asking again, does she feel like they coerced her into saying she had a drinking problem?
Okay, so this is what it is. I can't control my alcohol when I drink. Okay. Am I alcoholic? No. Do I have a drinking problem? No. But, like, do I have one too many? Yes. Like, I might have like 3 to 4 shots, y'all, and the 5th shot, I'm belligerent, I'm drunk, and that shit just be out of control, like. And that's only like, well, it hasn't been happening a lot at all lately, but like when it was going on, it would happen like 2-3 times out the week. So, yeah, I really don't want to sit here and say that I'm an alcoholic, because I'm really not. And there's real alcoholics out there that's really living that shit, and I know the fucking stress and how hard it is to deal with that stuff. So, I don't want to feel, I'm not going to say they made me say it or anything like that, but I'm glad it came out, because all I got was a lot of positive feedback from it. A lot of girls that I looked up to in the dance industry came out and told me that they deal with the bottle as well, and, you know, I'm not alone, and I got a lot of good feedback from it, and it helped me, like, look at that shit and was like, okay, nah, that ain't it. Like, I'm ready to be, like, the best Bosstec I can be, like, you know what I mean? I'm glad there's no regrets with that. And as far as like, you know, hopefully they don't believe that, but at the end of the day, they got more to see from Bosstec. This is the beginning.
Now, was it that you were drinking because you just wanted to have a good time and you kind of got carried away, or was it that you were drinking to kind of cope with something that you were going through?
You mean in the house, or just in the house? I was stressed out like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. My boyfriend was stressing me out a little bit, because me being gone from the house as long as I was, me living in that house and being on the show, and him not knowing what the fuck was going on there. So, you know, he was on edge and giving me hell. And then in the house, I had all the girls giving me hell. So it was like, yeah, that definitely made me drink. When it was time for us to go out and have a little fun, I definitely probably was like running to the bottle, because it was just so stressful. I was like, I'm so glad to get the hell up out of that house. Like, probably have some fun and this and that. Like, so yeah, I definitely probably drink a lot more in the house.
And you just told us that you're happy that it came out because you've now moved into a better direction. Can you tell us some of the things that you're doing now that kind of helps you with your drinking? Tell us.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie, not being in the club as much definitely helped. That was the main reason I was drinking. So that, and just, you know, being around my family and friends, I really don't need anything like that. You know, I'm a pretty chill person, so a wine cooler or wine or something, I'm cool. Like, I don't need the hard stuff and all that. So.
Oh, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. And I pray you continue to heal and get better in that area. Definitely.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this, because this is a moment that was not captured on camera, but it definitely influenced some of the events we saw on the show. This whole drunken bus moment with you, Chanel, and the girls. What is your version of what happened that night?
I was drunk as fuck. And then, like, at the end of the day, I was starting to see Chanel, all of that weak shit. I was starting to see all the fake shit. And then she was just in my ear with the scary ass shit. I was talking to all the girls, like, because they had been coming at me and I was just fed up. But Chanel was in my ear, like, no, chill out, chill. And I was just like, shut the fuck up. You're scary as fuck. Like, at the end of the day, that was all, that was it. It wasn't like I said anything like disrespectful to you. I didn't call you a bitch. I didn't say go suck a dick. I didn't say anything like that. I just told you to shut the fuck up, because you were in my ear being a pussy. Like always. Sometimes you need that friend that's gonna say, okay, well, bitch, if you jump in, how high? Like, I don't want no bitch in my ear with that scary ass shit. Like, that's not what I'm about.
And so once the girls kind of informed you about your behavior and their opinions on it, did you do any like apology? You know, we saw that moment at rehearsal where you were kind of receptive to everything, but was there any additional discussions that took place with Chanel or any of the other girls?
No, I mean, I wanted to apologize to Chanel, but I mean, she took that opportunity away when she went and pillow talked about me to the enemy, the same girl who threw doggy treats at her. So when you go confide in somebody that's throwing doggy tricks at you, like, okay, what am I apologizing to you for? Mm-hmm. There's nothing to apologize about.
Received. Now, switching subjects a little bit, Cluster Duck wants to know, what are your feelings on the Cabaret captains? We had a total of 3, Lucky, Yummy, and Sapphire. What are your thoughts on each of those women?
I felt like when they made Sapphire captain, I had the biggest headache in the world. Like, this is how y'all know I'm not no hater. I was the one that raised my hand and picked, you know what I'm saying? But when it was time for me to get judged for practice, everybody chose for me to sit out. So that's how you know I just wasn't, no bad person like that. I was hater vibes. But Sapphire is very annoying. Sapphire is like a full-time mom to everybody. She's always yelling and over-talking everybody. And it was just so much to deal with. Like, it was just like a big ball of stress when it came to Sapphire. Like, it was just too much. Like, since I cannot handle your energy. Like, when she was captain, she overworked herself and all of us. She did. And that's why she messed her moves up. Because she overworked. And we kept telling her, we need to take a break. We need a break. I just felt like you weren't going to get picked anyway. Like, you just put so much into that shit. Like, it's sad.
What gave you indication that she wasn't going to get picked?
Well, see, I'm a good judge of character. I was just paying attention to shit from the way Joseline was acting. It didn't look like she really wanted Sapphire in the cabaret like that. I mean, it just seemed like she was just there for the fans.
To be quite honest, there were some times where, the camera would kind of catch Joseline reacting to Sapphire, or like something Sapphire would say or do, and Joseline wasn't, at least from my perspective, it didn't seem like Joseline was very impressed or happy, or like, it kind of seemed like she was kind of aggravated with Sapphire from time to time. I could be wrong.
I was about to say she made Joseline very Aggie. I was just about to say that. She gave Aggie vibes, and it's just a lot. Sapphire's a very beautiful woman. Nobody's taking that away, but that's a lot to deal with. She's a whole lot, a big mood. Just like I didn't like when she was captain. Yummy was cool because Yummy actually came around and was like, Bosstec, I'm willing to work with you one-on-one if you want help. She had her little balloons and her fairy dust. Like, oh, Yummy. I like Yummy. I've never had problems with Yummy, but I was like, not right now, boo. Rather practice on my own. And I was like, but yeah, like, I don't know. Lucky was captain.
She was the first captain.
Yeah, I don't even know. Lucky got caught up in her own head, and Lucky lost me after that. When I first met Lucky, I felt like Lucky was really sweet. But then, as the show started going on, she started becoming a little monster.
Really?
Like, yeah, they was creating a little monster. Like, when she fought Barbie, it juiced her head all the way up. Yeah, and I was just cool on her after that. I was.
Now, since you and Barbie are friends, what has she disclosed to you about her and Lucky and all the things that went down? Now, I know she done told you something about that.
Well, I will say something that I found out that I did not know, but I did not learn from Barbie. And I was pretty shocked. And made me think a little bit. But, so I heard it through the grapevine that, the only reason Barbie got picked for the Cabaret show is because of Lucky. And that Lucky is the one that showed Joseline Barbie's Instagram page. So she's the main reason you're here. And nobody ever said anything about that. That never came up, or yeah, that was kind of weird to me. And I was just like kind of stuck with that same face when I heard it. But you guys are going to hear it too. It's actually coming up. But yeah, that was something that kind of threw me for a loop. So,
Okay. I want to know, what are your thoughts on Yummy P versus Natural?
Okay, so Yummy, I felt like that was a pussy move, what she did. I don't like it at all. I felt like you were waiting and you were trying to be sneaky, and I don't like shit like that. Like, that ain't it to me. So, but Miss Natural, you know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like you was around there doing a lot of barking. And, ooh, and I'm going to do this, and nothing ever happened. Fucking happened. I mean, you're crazy as hell. We tired of this shit. You're taunting everybody. But, you know, that's just how I feel about it. Like, you know, I ain't gonna say she deserved that, but you know, you was doing a lot. She was doing a lot.
Well, I heard her say in her interviews that she had a court case and she didn't want to go to jail. That was smart, you know, I guess.
Okay, you don't want to go to jail. What's gonna make you go to jail?
I guess
Cabaret
fighting.
cops on you. If that's the case, Yummy would have went to jail. She hit you with a shoe, right? She beat you with the shoe on TV. So she got beat in the head with a shoe. Yeah, like a lot of times. And
That's not funny, no.
I don't know, like, that's just a lot. I don't know if I can let that go.
Now, I didn't like that Yummy did that. And I tried, Bosstec, I tried to be in support of Yummy. And I like Natural. Yeah, I like Natural. I like Natural a lot. Like, when I first saw her, I liked her a lot, especially when she battled Big Legs and was doing all that. I like Natural a lot. But, what'd you say?
I said, oh, yes, I like that part, too.
Yeah, I like Natural. And I felt like Natural was mature. She was kind of level-headed. And I actually was in agreement with her when she got upset about Yummy calling her out. Like, I didn't think that was right. Like, we friends, don't be trying to embarrass me in front of company. That's not cool. Like, you could have talked to me about this. If I'm sharing my weed with you and doing all this, you could have been talking to me. It did come off as if Natural was slightly being a bully. So I was kind of trying to ride with Yummy, but when Yummy snuck her with that shit, I was like, Yummy, no. And then she went and hit Chanel. I was like, Yummy, no. And then she stepping on these people's cars. I was like, Yummy, no. And then I was like, and then she lit her titties on fire. Yummy, no.
Yeah, well, Yummy and Chanel had this, like, secret beef. So
tell us about it. What was this secret beef?
They had a secret beef. Yummy wanted to initially hang out with me and Barbie. So when me and Barbie would be doing our makeup or in the room having conversations or whatever with Chanel, Yummy would come in the room and kind of like stand in between us and kind of like bump Chanel out of the way. So like they had their own little beef battle thing going on between us and that. Like, and Chanel would come to me and say little things like, this bitch bumping me out the way, this bitch keeps coming around, and this bitch this and that. But she didn't bother me. So they had their own little thing going on, its own little back and forth stuff. So that's where that came from.
Were you around when Yummy and Chanel got to fighting, when Yummy swung on Chanel?
Yeah, I was actually right next to her.
Okay, so clarify for us. Because in this last episode, Yummy was like, she ran up on her. But then I also felt like I heard Yummy say she was standing right there. What happened that provoked Yummy just to swing on Chanel like that and bust her lip to the white meat to start bleeding?
Yummy was definitely jealous that Chanel, at that point, I feel like everybody knew Chanel was going to win.
For real?
Yeah, at that point, everybody knew who was going to win. So Chanel was just right there. She was just like, you know, I'm gonna get you too. But Chanel didn't run up on her. She ran up on Chanel. Yeah. I actually have footage that I'm gonna release tomorrow. If you guys tune in to my stories, I'm always releasing shit on my stories. Like, so, you know, behind the scenes shit that I'm gonna release from that day and what happened. So y'all tune in, man.
And what is it? What Bosstec. Blow the bitch up, Bosstec. What is this unreleased, soon to be released footage going to speak to? You don't have to go into detail because we all going to see it soon, but what is it, like, what situation does it speak to?
pertaining to what we were just talking about, the Yummy and the, the how I forget her name, Chanel, the Yummy and the Chanel situation.
Who gonna walk away looking embarrassed, Yummy or Chanel?
It's definitely gonna be Yummy.
Okay.
That's gonna be embarrassed. Embarrassed herself. That's y'all seen that already.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Yummy. That's just,
It was just so unexpected the way things went down.
Now the people are trying to see what was going on between Miss Yummy and Natural. A lot of debate I've seen in many comment sections. What was your understanding of Yummy P's and Natural's relationship before it went awry? Because some people saying, girl, they was best friends. Natural say they was best friends. Yummy say she ain't know that lady. Some people said they was hunting and bumping coochie.
Oliver, hold on. Did I just see somebody in the comments say that Yummy got a song?
Yummy got a song.
Yummy got a song. Yummy P got a song. Oh my God.
What is the name of it so we can support it, y'all?
Can y'all let me know the name of Yummy P's song or somehow send it to us, please?
Bosstec, you come in here with this shit.
Oh my God, Yummy P got a motherfucking song, and I just want to say, I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all. I ain't gonna say too much. Y'all just gotta wait.
Can I play the song? Where's the song, y'all? I'll play it right now. Where is the song? Somebody tell me where I can go.
Oh my God, I need to hear it.
Is it an old song or a new song? Ooh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Where can I find it? It's on her page. Her what page, y'all? I want to hear it.
I'm gonna be in the studio.
Bosstec, you probably would sound so good on the track.
Oh, I'm definitely on my way to the studio.
I know that's right. What's the name of the song, y'all? Somebody tell me. It's Yummy P what? It's on, oh, okay. BGCT. Hold on, let me go. Bosstec, while I'm looking for it, tell me again, what was your understanding of their friendship? Were they friends? Were they hunching? What was it?
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know y'all didn't get to really get my personality like that in the house, but I analyze motherfuckers real good, and that's why I didn't fuck with nobody. Now, Natural and Yummy, them was a little awkward crew right there. I peeped them, and I knew they was hanging. I knew they was tight bitches. I didn't fuck with them. I stayed cool and humble with them. What's up, y'all? Hey, bye. But because I noticed with them, Yummy was using Natural, and Natural was using Yummy. Now, they didn't know each other prior to their house. They became friends because they were right next door to each other. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like me, Chanel, and Barbie right across the hall. So basically, Miss Natural was a loner from the start. Nobody wanted to smoke her weed. Nobody, I guess, wanted to kind of like hang around her. We all kind of felt like weird vibes and shit, so we just kind of strayed away. I don't know if she was on medication or if she was on some type of pills that made her, and then she was on the pills with the liquor, so she was mixing the shit, and it made her weird. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but anyway, she was also going through a divorce and having problems at home with her babysitter. I guess whoever was keeping her son at the time, she was staying in the house, and all that mixed in together with the prescriptions and shit that she was on. Then with Yummy was just free spirit, trying to get in where the fuck she fit in. Yummy ain't never had no weed, no drugs, no nothing. So she's coming to smoke all natural weed just to use her for that. She doesn't want to really hang with Natural. She really wants to hang with me and Barbie. The whole entire time, she really wants to be friends with us. But she's kind of stuck with Natural. That's why she betrayed her so easily like that. Natural was confiding into Yummy, but that's Natural's fault. Yummy was being a good person, a good ally, whatever you want to call it, associate, or whatever you want to call it, by listening to her. She gave her an ear. and you offered your weed to her. So she smoked it. So you told her things. Y'all talked, and she told you things. That don't motherfucking mean that this is your best friend. You don't know this girl a whole week. You took all your emotions and everything you was going through, and you took it out on Yummy, and you put that weight on Yummy. And that's what I felt like happened. Yummy didn't deserve all that backlash she got from Natural. That was a lot of crazy ass shit. It's because she said you was talking over her at the rehearsals. So fucking what? Okay, who cares? You didn't have to get that mad. You checked her about over it. You stayed mad about that shit. Like you delusional about the shit. So like, and it just went on from that. That's what I got from that. I feel like Miss Natural, you took upon yourself to tell this girl all your business and to make her your friend, when that's not what it was from the start. And real got to recognize real. And you want to call her a fantasy? No, you made her up a fantasy in your head. You created your own fantasy in your own head, and I watched you do it the entire time I was there. He was like clinging to Yummy, and I would see this shit. Like even when Yummy made Captain, I was like, okay, Yummy, high five, you know, I'm happy. But she was just like, Yummy, come here. She didn't want her hugging anybody. She was trying to take Yummy from everybody, like, and Yummy was like trying to break it loose. And you could just tell, and I knew what was gonna happen before it happened. I was like, they're gonna crash, but she is not. And that's what happened. She threw her right under the bus. First chance she got. You're not friends. Nobody's friend. Yeah.
You know, I, of course, was not there, so I really don't know. Just going based off what Natural has shared about her situation and, you know, the emotional state she was in, I do feel like just being slightly more educated when it comes to emotions and just being mature about it, I do feel like Natural did misstep in allowing everybody else to partake in what she was going through. Because one, you don't know these people. Two, you're here for a job. And me personally, I felt like Natural probably should have either one, been mature enough to say, I'm gonna hold it together and get this done, and I'm gonna contain this as much as I can, or two, let me leave so I can go handle my situation. But I think where she messed up at was that she allowed people to take front row in something that there was no trust there was no foundation there was no friendship there. You don't know these people's own emotional maturity and stuff like that, and now you're having all these people give their opinions and do all this, and you already in a mess up space. And I think that's where kind of it seemed like Miss Natural kind of went a little crazy at the end. I wish she could have either held on to herself a little bit more, or just been like, you know what, let me go home and take care of this.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. She definitely was just psycho the whole time. I'm trying to remember a moment where I was like, okay, Natural. I cannot think of one moment where I was just like cool with her. Like she was just the whole time. I even tried to watch her porn.
Was it good?
I didn't like it because it was two men and both of their dicks was soft. Two limp dicks. I don't like that. No, it wasn't good. It was a complete turn off.
I like Natural. No, I cannot. I found Yummy song. You want to hear it?
Yes.
My name, and everything I got fucking going on.
Oh my God.
She's temporary. So like a butterfly, like a bee. I'm in my fucking prime, and it's my fucking time. I'm on a fucking time, I'm blinding like the sun. This is fucking fun. Respect me, I'm always on the ring. Feel like a fiend. Something's on my sleeve, I am pushing on my brain. I ain't about a week.
What'd you think?
Yeah, it didn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me. I think I'm gonna stick to do it like it's your B-Day. Crazy.
Let me tell you something. It's that song. And I don't care what the fuck a bit say. That song Joseline had back in the day with Stevie J. How it go? It was it's Nala Grita. That thing your speakers. That was a cut to me. I don't care what nobody says.
I gotta go find it. I remember that one.
But I'm stingy with my cootie cat. But I'm stingy with my cootie cat. That was a song to me. Joseline did. She did that, and she did that "Do It Like It's Your B-Day" song. I love those two songs by her.
Well, shout out to Joseline. Everything seemed to be taking off for her now. You know what I'm saying?
Now we get to the part about Joseline in the final episode when you're standing before her. It's you and Chanel, right? You and Chanel. And she starts reading you. And that's when I DM'd you. And I was like, and I'm going to be honest, what I said, friend, why you ain't fight her? Because that was a lot. Like, I felt like it's one thing to give your opinion and state, what you feel. But I felt like it was a whole nother thing to be like calling you dirty and out your name and like degrading you and trying to sun you. What was going on in your brain standing there hearing her say all this?
Well, first of all, I'm going to respect the fact that it is her show, and at the end of the day, it is her shit. And that's what a lot of motherfuckers seem to keep forgetting. I didn't
that's
forget.
Why I like you, Bosstec.
It's your shit, at
that
the
lady
end of
shit.
And another thing, another motherfucker can't tell me about me.
Right.
Bitch, you can have every opinion in the world. You can sit up there and talk to you blue in the face. But bitch, how you gonna tell me about me? I know where the fuck I came from. I know how hard it was for me to get where I'm standing at. Ain't no way. So it didn't bother me. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of people was like, oh, I would have hit her. I would have said this. I would have said that. It's a time and place for everything. But me, I'd rather make Joseline eat them words. I'd rather make Joseline ask for me to come back in season 3. You know what I'm saying? And you got to eat them very words when you said that the Cabaret didn't need me. So I'm more so on that. Like, I be ready to win for the big, not the little.
The little stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about the 4 girls she chose?
Shit, I feel like everybody she chose did good except for Lucky. I feel like she should have chose me and left Lucky ass the fuck out. That's what I feel.
Now, this is just like a random thought. This is so random. Do I personally believe the 4 girls she chose were the best? For me, yes. I did feel like they were the best. And Bosstec, I love you, girl. I'll lick the sweat off your titties. But to me, I could sense, like you said earlier, you didn't really want to be there. I didn't feel like it was something that you really wanted. I feel like it was something, you just was trying to see it to the end and, take it for what it was and whatnot.
Yeah, it was a lot of those feelings. I'm not even, I felt like that 80% of the time. But I still was practicing that fucking dance in my room.
My random thought is, I found it ironic that all the girls were light-skinned, though. I was like, oh, these are all the light-skinned girls.
Well, Joseline did tell me that I was going to be kind of one of the only brown-skinned girls on the show. Like, one of the fewer ones. She said it wasn't going to be a lot of brown-skinned girls.
Yeah. Not saying they're not talented. Because I do believe they did deserve it. But I was like, I wonder if, just maybe somewhere in a deep thought somewhere, they gravitated towards more so the light-skinned girls. It's just a random thought. It's random.
Don't think that, because Joseline don't give a fuck if you red, brown, or green. She really wanted the bitches that was Cabaret. Wasn't Cabaret. I felt like they wasn't Bosstec, so I wasn't gonna give it my all. And at the end of the day, it ain't got nothing to do with color. I will say that, because in season 1, them red ass bitches, she chewed them bitches up. You know what I'm saying? Told them about themselves. She was like, it be you red bitches that fuck it up for every other red bitch. say color had anything to do with who got picked. Them bitches got
Cool.
picked because they deserve to get motherfucking picked. And that's just
Respect. Do
me.
you agree with who won? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Me, Sapphire, and Big Lex and shit. We all come from the same background. It's a hip hop thing over here. We twerkers. Like bitch, had it been a twerk contest, bitch, I'd have won every fucking piece of diamond.
Speak it.
Twerk my ass from here to motherfucking Miami. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. But you know, it's a rah rah rah. Latino and all that. Okay, I get it. So it's a different story.
I've heard many girls talk about in their interviews and lives and whatnot that the dance didn't seem like it was like a set in stone count this right here. What are your thoughts on the routine, on the choreography?
The choreography, the choreographic.
God damn it, Joseline. She can chew a word up.
Yeah, okay, so shit, it was her. She made it up. Anybody that can make up a dance gets an A in my book. Because I've never made up a choreography, or however you say it. I've never done it. She fucking me up. So I don't know. Oh, it was whack because Jocelyn told me it took her months to learn that. She had to do yoga, work out in the gym. You know, she's been working on this shit for a long time. Like, so I gotta respect it. I was proud of myself. I learned that shit in 2 weeks. The fuck? Been doing this shit for months? Bitch. Like, so. Yeah.
Well, did she have a woman come in and assist her? Didn't a woman come in?
Come in and show us the dance and stuff like that. I don't remember her name, but she was real nice. Nice.
Do you agree with who won? Oh, I'm so scared of the answer.
I'm happy. I was happy that Chanel won because her little spirit needed that. But I felt like Lexi Blow should. If it was me, I would have gave it to Lexi Blow because she was the full package.
Me too.
That's just me.
Me too. Where does this idea of Joseline steady calling Chanel a pot-belly drunk bitch, where does this stem from?
See, you can't see Joseline talks a lot of shit, but you can't really take that shit personal, man. You just gotta pop your shit back. You know what I'm saying? You really just can't take it personal, and that's what people don't understand. Like, Chanel did have a pot belly at the end of the day. I was drinking at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We can't really say nothing. I don't think I would do things in a way that Joseline do things if it was my show. I definitely would go about shit different. I'm definitely all about uplifting women and showing girls the way, not letting bitches go down the wrong way. Like, I'm definitely all about shit like that. So I feel like she do let a lot of women fall, and she do like down a lot of women instead of uplifting us. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that's something she gonna work on in the future. If she cares, she gotta care enough about that herself though. So you know, I mean, Joseline, I appreciate Joseline for my opportunity and everything like that. You know, I respect her for that. Earlier, we'll see what happens with us from here on out.
Do you think she chose Chanel out of pity, or that she was the best?
I felt like she chose Chanel because Chanel showed the biggest progress. Like, everybody had their mistakes, even Lexi Blow, but Chanel had the biggest progress out of everybody's mistakes. We all got better, but Chanel got super better. Chanel got great. Chanel got it like that. So that's why she got picked. That's why Joseline picked her.
Shout out to Chanel. I think she's so cute. Chanel
is a cute girl. You know what I'm saying? Gotta work on being 100.
Is there any chance of you two reconciling?
Nah. I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't no beef. Like, I would never just harm her or anything like that, but I wouldn't be hanging out with her or anything like that. Like, nah, I'm cool on that.
Oketta is asking, do you think there's really a Vegas show?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are you
it's
gonna do?
definitely in Vegas. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I got a lot of opportunities on the table, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm trying to figure it out. So, we'll
So,
see.
do you feel like the show ultimately helped you?
Yeah. At anything that I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be 100 to it. Any situation that I get involved in, I'm going to stay 100 to it, and I'm going to learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely learned from the situation.
Good. Good.
A lot. Like, I know what I want to do, where I want to be, what needs to happen. So, y'all got a lot of work coming from Bosstec. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, we're coming to an end. Were there any hookups in the house between any of the girls that we do not know about that you care to share with us?
Well, not really on my end. I ain't even gonna do that. I did kiss Lucky. I kissed Lucky in the beginning. I thought Lucky was cute in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then I quickly changed my mind. I was like, never mind. Because I kind of happened to every girl. Like, she started kissing every fucking body. Like, I kissed Yummy, and I was like, oh, never mind. Like, girl, what the fuck is going on? So, yeah, like, no, not really.
Were there any other scissor sisters in the house?
Huh?
Were there any other scissor sisters in the house?
No, not really.
Really?
Not really. Like, everybody was just on their best behavior, I guess. Everybody wanted to fight. It wasn't no lovers. Or if they would have put my room closer to the back, I probably would have had all type of girls coming to my room. Because when I first got there, I got a lot of shots thrown at me.
From who?
Shots. Huh?
From who? Huh? From who?
Most of them was from Lucky. And you know, who else? Yummy P would say little shit. Miss Natural would say little stuff like that. Or that made me come to that room tonight. You know, all that. I said, and then I would say stuff that like, oh, that made me go look at that porn. You know, stuff like that. So. But we never did anything. It was just work. Sometimes we didn't start working at like 3 in the morning.
I don't believe it.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was pretty.
Let me tell y'all something.
My sex life.
Now, you probably was being a good girl, but when you put brown liquor in a situation, brown liquor, hoes gon' fight, which happened. They gon' flee, which happened, and they gon' fuck. Somebody was in there hunching.
Well, maybe Yummy and Miss Natural hunched. I was like, huh? I don't know. They act like they was fucking.
Any teas you want to share with us about the reunion that's coming up in like a month? Why is this doing this to us?
Man, y'all already know how this shit go. They're gonna prolong it, make us wait. They're making us wait too. The only thing I can tell y'all is Big Lex got hit with a lamp.
Oh, by Joseline. Somebody said that she got hit by a lamp by Joseline because of something she posted.
She wanted to get it out of the way.
It did Big Lex fight Joseline back?
No, that's why I call her fraud. She got hit with the lamp and did absolutely nothing. She walked away. Now somebody hit you with a big ass. Now I'm talking about this ain't no little lamp. This one of them lamps from Beauty and the Beast.
I was trying to say Beauty and the Beast.
With all the candles on there and the big heavy ones. That's what that shit was. When you hit me one of those, bitch, I'm finna hop over a chair or something, bitch. What the fuck? She didn't do shit. I was like, you a fraud, man. All that barking and shit. You didn't even do nothing. Get out of here.
Who else was fighting?
That's all I can give y'all.
How was Lunel?
Lunel. I love Lunel. She was amazing. She wasn't taking no shit either.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I love Ballistic, and I'm so sorry Ballistic had to get out of character. I just looking at him get out of character, I can tell that's not him. He did not want to do that, and it was just like, damn, why y'all making Ballistic turn up?
Who Ballistic turned up on? Big Lex?
He turned up on a few people. But Ballistic definitely got out of character and turned up. I will tell y'all that. But I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. I don't want to be the spoiler. And I want y'all to watch this reunion and fucking love it. Because we worked hard on the fucking show. And we worked hard on the motherfucking reunion. And we want y'all to watch it and be happy. Y'all can like me, don't like me, but tune the fuck in. And drop
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Bitch.
And wait, and let me tell y'all this. Don't everybody tune in at one time. Because when I was trying to watch the shit yesterday at 8 o'clock, Zeus crashed.
I saw that. Everybody was tagging me like, what's going on?
So we're going to have to space out our tuning in. Some of us coming at 8. Some of us coming at 8:30. Some of us coming at 9. The rest of us just watch the shit the next day. Zeus folded under. I said, now Zeus.
Yo, everybody was trying to watch to see who won and see who got picked. That shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Every time the show came on, every Sunday, I caught anxiety. Like I didn't live this shit.
I know the feeling.
I hated it. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm. Now, pretty lady, I don't got no more questions for you now. The fans do have some questions down here in this little thing. Do you have time to go through them? I don't know what you got to do.
Man, I got about 10 minutes for y'all. What's popping? What y'all want?
All right, let's try to zip through these right fast. So BG asks, did the producers tell her Boss had to talk to Jocelyn's man? She talked about that. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel so you can always rewind it and see what Miss Bosstec talked about. We've been talking for almost 2 hours now. Zach Taylor is asking how she felt after Jocelyn talked to her crazy last episode. She touched on that. Peach Wisher Sweet, did she really let Chanel borrow clothes and shoes?
Yes, I let Chanel borrow clothes and items. Even after we, she stabbed me in the back and she won, I still let Chanel come to my room and get styled by my stylist, her hair and stuff done. I let her wear my crown, and I still did all that because that's the type of bitch that I am. Like, I don't want you looking crazy. Come on, I still got you. You like a little sister. You fucked up, but I still got you. So yeah, like she wore my stuff. She wore Barbie stuff too. She needed help. She needed shit. I felt bad. I was like, don't wear that. Come to my room and let me give you some stuff. Like, come on now.
A lot of people are asking, would you do a season 3?
Okay, a part of me want to do a season 3, to come back stronger and to, get a stronger side of Bosstec. And then a part of me kind of want to let that be and move on to other things that's set out in life for me. So I'm kind of torn in between the two, y'all.
Oketa's asking, do you think Jocelyn was using you for your name?
I will say in the beginning, I do feel like Jocelyn did believe in me. She definitely wanted me to be a part of the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted it, and I wasn't Cabaret. Like I wasn't. My heart wasn't in it, and that's why I'm not completely mad at Jocelyn because I'm old enough and grown enough to know what the fuck really going on. Like, so.
This is Ray Benz asking, why was Bosstec rubbing ice on her titties at the club? Do you remember? Yes, I do remember this. I remember that space and time. Bosstec, what was going on?
Okay, so oh gosh, that's like one of the old dance moves. Like when you're a dancer, whatever, and you naked, you dancing for guys, and it's like maybe you got a whole section you hold it down. They got like 1,000 ones. It's like 5. You got to keep them all entertained. So bucket of ice. They got bottles. So I take the I press it against my breast, press it against my ass and sides, and let it get hot and melt down and make me look wet. So I wanted to look wet. That's why I was rubbing ice on me. I don't know, y'all. I was drunk. I was having fun, and that's the thing. Like, I'm a party girl. Like, I kind of turn into like a real lit party.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got these sections and all that, because I like to turn up a little bit.
That was one thing I liked about you too. When y'all went out, I always felt like maybe because you had already had a taste of fame and being seen, you always knew how to turn on, like if there was a camera or flashing lights or y'all was dancing. I always felt like you knew how to perform.
Yeah.
Is it true Chanel didn't get her prize money?
Well, I ain't gonna say because I don't know y'all, but from what I heard, I don't think she got her money yet, but she could have got it by now. I don't know. Like, it was some rumors going around saying that Chanel hasn't been paid yet. I don't really want to speak on that because I don't know if she got her money or not. Like, I can't say she didn't get paid.
We hope Chanel gets her money.
All I know is I'm paid.
I know that's right.
I don't know if she got her 10,000, but I have my 10,000 right here.
And another 20. Hey, I'm Quinn. How does she feel about Barbie leaving?
I was very upset when Barbie left the house. I was low-key mad at Barbie. We like fell out for about 3 days. Like, our friendship ended quickly because I feel like it was a weak-ass move. You know what I'm saying? Like, you left the fucking house, my nigga. Like, that's weak as fuck. Like, stick this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Stick this shit out with me at the end of the day. That's what we said we was going to do. Not only that, Joseline is your friend. Stick this shit out for your bitch. Like, yeah, it was just, I was pissed. I was mad as fuck. Like, it took a while for me to come around to kind of understand why she left. And I still kind of feel like it was still a pussy move. But at the end of the day, she said she wouldn't do it again and she had a second chance. So I respect that. Yeah, I was pissed about that shit.
Another question for you. Someone, I'm Quinn, wants to know, did you have any work done to your body?
Guys, I did not expect that question, first of all. But, everything you see is me. None of this shit come off at night.
Yes, ma'am, Bosstec.
Slow it down for y'all a little bit, but this is me. None of this shit come off at night, baby.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to send by with some twerking. Bosstec, I live. There was one more question I wanted to ask. Let me see.
The only thing Bosstec do is Magic City work, baby. Okay, and maybe a few bookings. Next question.
And speaking of Magic City, this is my last question. Someone wants to know, what is the most money you've ever made at Magic City? But I want to open it up and say, what's the most money that you care to share, the amount that you've ever made in one day?
The most money I've ever made in one night was at G5 about 9 years ago. It was Future first time coming to Miami. He was performing a song at G5. He brought the entire city out. Most Haitians I ever seen in one building at one motherfucking time. They charged us $350 to work. My homegirl was like, bitch, I ain't going. I ain't doing it. That's a risk. I was like, fuck, man. I ain't have it to my name. I probably had about $500 for a room and bar feed and make that shit quake. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You gotta gamble on yourself, cause who else gonna do it? So I paid the $350. Man, I get dressed, I put on my best outfit, I do my makeup best I could. I'm walking around the club. I'm panicking. Ain't nobody asking me to dance. Ain't nobody looking at me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. I say about 40 minutes went by. And I'll end up walking to the other side of the club. At this time, G5 was real big, so the other side used to be open. And I came up on these 3 Haitians. They were just, regular dudes. They was fly. They was standing in the little booth by themselves. And I asked them, I was like, can I dance for y'all? And they was like, yeah, you good. Go ahead. So I'm like, good. Thank you. Hope I make my $350 back at least. I'm good now. I'm dancing. And, I'm doing my thing, trying to stay over there, trying to make sure they don't get rid of me. And I'm dancing. I'm looking down. I look up. all I see is these big ass trays walking over. These big ass trays walking over, and all of them got like $2,000 on the tray a piece. So I see 10 trays. Now this is no lie. Anybody that know me from Miami can tell y'all the same story. When I tell y'all they didn't pick no other girls, they kept me by myself. You could not see the entire floor of G5. The money was everywhere. And that's how I got my name. That's how I became boss, like from G5 and all that. Like that's how I got my name. That's how everything started. I knew from that day that I was gonna be a stripper. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I knew from that day on. The club basically robbed the shit out of me though. You know, they took like a large percentage. Like I probably left with probably like 13 bands, which I was really supposed to leave with 20. So, but at the end of the day, and I had that experience, but I was hella young. So, you know, they weren't about to let my young ass walk out of there. You know, it was still a lick for me. But when you, that's what I'm saying, when you young and you in the game and you don't know, you just moving, shit like that.
Yeah.
But that was the most money I made in one night. And that's when I knew that was going to be my career. Now, me branding myself is a whole nother story. That's a whole nother interview. When the question you asked me, what was the day or when was the moment you thought about branding yourself? What? Yes. The moment it hit me that stripping was not going to save me.
Yes, but we're going to do a part 2, Bosstec. I've enjoyed talking to you.
Yay! My first interview. It went slam.
I was about to ask you, how do you feel? It was very impromptu, but how do you feel about it? I enjoyed it.
I feel good. I feel like you're very good to talk to. I feel like you should interview with the rest of the girls. Anybody can interview with the girls. It's not a certain person that can do it. You should do everybody. So you like other girls, you should do them too. You know what I'm saying?
No, I probably will. You know, I just be trying to chill. You know, it was just a decision I made. Just wanted to, you know, to respect, you know, let the people get their money because, you know, hey, it is what it is, you know. And I don't want anybody fucking with me because, bitch, I'll cuss your dog ass out. Okay?
Period. And I'm here for it, baby. I got your back.
Bosstec, is there anything else you want to leave the people before we go?
I just want to thank y'all for supporting me, the ones that have, and the ones that don't. Guess what? You don't understand me yet. You haven't gotten there. That's cool. Maybe you will in the future. And I love you guys, and y'all stay tuned because there's a lot more coming from Bosstec. Oliver, I love you, baby. Thanks for having me.
Bosstec, I can't wait till you bring your pretty ass back to Atlanta so you can take me to Mansion City for the first time. I've never been.
Oh, we're linking when I get back. We're gonna link up.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna put me on a nasty cat suit because you know I don't got your shape in volume, but you know I got me a shape on me, and I'm gonna walk through Mansion City and bust it to pieces.
Okay. I'm ready to take you. I'm ready.
Yes, ma'am. Bosstec, you be safe out there in LA. Please be safe. I can't wait to meet you. I'm gonna DM you my number. Everybody, give Bosstec a round of applause from doing an amazing interview. Amazing interview. This will be posted on my YouTube channel, the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. You go on YouTube, search it, subscribe, and this will be probably streaming tomorrow sometime. I'm still on vacation and I'm trying to get my ass ate before I get on my plane. So,
but let me let you go, baby, because that's
good night, Bosstec, and everybody. Everybody, please be safe and be sure to parade and kegel everybody. All right. All right. We'll see y'all August 1st at the reunion.
Bye, guys.